Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on Strawberry Vinegar. This is the latest visual novel released by Ratalaika Games. They started releasing visual novels a few weeks ago, and so far they have been super easy completions, and this one is going to be no different. So ultimately, this is going to be about a 20-minute completion or platinum trophy as long as you're following a guide. Now, the game has 6 different endings. We are going to need to complete all 6 endings to get the full completion or platinum trophy. Luckily, we could change some settings to skip straight to the dialogue options and skip through all of the dialogue. This game will be releasing on Xbox, PS4, and Switch on June 3rd. For $4.99. So let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. The first thing we need to do is go down to the options menu. We're going to be adjusting a few options in an effort to make this a lot faster. You want to go to transitions and hide all. You want to go to skip all text, and then after choices you want to put keep skipping. After that, you can go up to the text speed and you want to move that all the way up to faster. And then the auto forward, we want to keep that on faster. At first, I turned it all the way up, but they actually did it opposite there. That's slower if you turn it all the way up, so keep it all the way down for auto forward. Besides that, you're going to go to return. And then real quick, here are the 6 endings that we're going to need to go through. I'm going to be walking you through them in order, starting with the first ending. So when the game starts off, what you need to do is press RB to start the skip. After that, it'll keep skipping, but initially when you start the game, you will have to press RB. That's going to unlock our first achievement or 15 gamer score for eating miso soup. We're also going to be unlocking the cookies achievement for 15 gamer score for eating the cookies. For the first dialogue option, we want to press I unquestioningly accept everything. The second one, we want to press refuse. And then on the third option, we want to press I won't change my mind. And that's about it for the first ending, guys. The first ending is nice and quick, so we got that one knocked out of the way. After you get back to the main menu, you're going to unlock your Sherbert Nightmare achievement or trophy for 40 gamer score for encountering a fearsome demon. Next, we're going to start back up a new game. We have 5 more endings to go. This time when we get to our first dialogue option, we're going to be pressing the top option, which is what on earth are you talking about? And then next we want to press agree to Lycia's demands. After that, you're going to select I'm very sure. Then it's going to move to day 2, and it's going to trigger our next achievement for eating natto. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it. Natto, natto, tomato, tomato. Yeah, that's our next achievement. Not just that, but you also are going to trigger the achievement or trophy for eating tempura shrimp. I thought it was shrimp tempura. Maybe I got things twisted. Anyway, that's 15 gamer score. And once it gets to the next dialogue option, we want to choose the bottom option, which is to give her a cup of instant pudding. At which point you're going to unlock another 15 gamer score achievement called chestnut pudding for giving Lycia a chestnut pudding. After that, in the dialogue option, you want to choose don't eat it, referring to the pudding. Don't eat the pudding. Next dialogue option, we are going to choose whatever, let's go to the festival. At which point, we're going to be eating our next snack. It's going to be another 15 gamer score. This one's for eating takoyaki? Takoyaki? Not too sure. Whatever that is, we're going to get an achievement for eating it. Then next, we need to select actually I'm not very hungry. And then next, you want to press follow the blonde hair of destiny. And that's going to be our last dialogue choice for this ending. That's going to trigger 2 achievements. One worth 15 gamer score called corn cob. And then the second one, the decadent darkness achievement for 90 gamer score for embarrassing a fearsome demon. That's the achievement or trophy for the second ending. After that, we're going to run it back. This is going to be going for the third ending this time. The third ending is called Lotus Blossoms. So in the first dialogue option, we're going to be choosing I unquestioningly accept everything. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that word. And then agree to Lycia's demands. unquestioningly. I don't know. Anyway, the third dialogue option we are going to be choosing, and there are no two ways about it. After that, it's going to go back to the kitchen, and it's going to ask you if you want to give her the instant pudding, and yeah, we want to give her a cup of instant pudding. After that, it's going to ask us once again if we want to eat the pudding or don't eat it, and this time we want to eat the pudding. Next dialogue option, we want to choose let's be responsible and do our homework, rather than going to the festival. And then for our next dialogue option, we're going to choose ask Dad to help Licia with her homework. Eventually, we're going to end up choosing all of those options, but for this playthrough, we're going to choose Dad. And then next, we're going to choose console her. After that, it's going to ask you if you want to make her lunch or buy her lunch. We're going to choose to buy her lunch. This is going to trigger the onigiri achievement for buying Licia onigiri. Onigiri, not sure. But yeah, that one's worth 30 gamer score. And then you want to choose to defend your actions. After that, we're going to choose to buy Licia a creep. And that's going to trigger a achievement with a excellent pun, creep it real, for 30 gamer score for buying Licia a creep. For the dialogue option, you want to choose refuse, and that's going to be the last dialogue option for this ending, and that's going to trigger an achievement for getting the third ending, Lotus Blossoms. That's worth 90 gamer score for forgetting everything. After that, we're going to start it up for our fourth time. This time we're going for the fourth ending. It's called Bittersweet Goodbye. First dialogue option, we want to choose I unquestioningly accept everything. After that, we're going to choose refuse. And then you want to choose the top option, alright, I'll let you stay here. Next, you want to choose the top option, which is I'm very sure. And then you want to choose to bake her something rather than giving her the pudding. We gave her the pudding in all the previous walkthroughs or endings. So that's going to unlock the achievement for baking apple rose tarts. For the next dialogue option, we want to choose whatever, let's go to the festival. And then this time we're going to choose but dango might be better. And then this is going to trigger another achievement for Chichi Dango for eating whatever that's called. That's worth another 15 gamer score. And then in the next dialogue option, we're going to choose make pancakes with Licia at home. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing some of this wrong, guys. I'm half white and half Mexican, definitely not Japanese. Alright, and so that's going to trigger our achievement called pancakes for 30 gamer score for making Licia pancakes. For the next dialogue option, we want to choose it's Dad for being so soft, and then help Dad make the porridge. That's going to unlock our next food related achievement for the porridge. That one's worth 30 gamer score, called rice porridge for making Licia rice porridge. After that, we're going to choose the bottom dialogue option, which is scold Licia for drawing attention to you. Next, we're going to choose the top option, which is get Licia to move. And then for the next one, we're going to be choosing the top option as well, which is oh, absolutely. After this, you're going to make Licia strawberry risotto, which is going to unlock the achievement for 30 gamer score. So yeah, that's the last dialogue option for this playthrough or ending. That's going to trigger your 90 gamer score achievement for the bittersweet goodbye ending. And the description says it's for saying a sad farewell. So once again, guys, we're going to run it back. Go ahead and start a new game. This time we're going for the fifth ending, sweetness and light. For the first option, we're going to choose the top one, which is what on earth are you talking about? And then agree to Licia's demands. And then the bottom option, and there are no two ways about it. And then after that, we're going to end up having the option to choose whether to bake her something or give her the instant pudding. We're going to choose to give her the instant pudding in this playthrough, and then we're going to choose to eat the pudding. Apparently she didn't like it. And then we're going to choose let's be responsible and do our homework. And then once we have the 3 options, this time we're going to choose to ask mom for help with the homework. And then we're going to console her. And then after that, you're going to choose the top option, which is to make her lunch. It's going to trigger an achievement for 30 gamer score called chicken cutlet sandwiches, or making Licia some chicken cutlet sandwiches. Next, you want to choose the bottom dialogue option, which is make pancakes with Licia at home. And then you want to choose its dad for being so soft. And then you want to choose help dad make the porridge. After that, you're going to make porridge for Licia, and then you're going to have an option to either thank her or scold her. You want to thank her for supporting you. After this, we're going to choose to let her stay like that. And then on the next dialogue option, we're going to be choosing the bottom option, which is I like to think I'm more mature than that. This will trigger an achievement for 30 gamer score called Strawberry Shortcake for baking Licia a cake. After that, we want to choose the bottom dialogue option, which is to tell Licia that you like her. At that point, it's going to trigger another achievement for 30 gamer score called Pickled Plums for eating pickled plums. And then finally, we'll have one last dialogue choice, which is to choose a final meal, and there's an achievement related to both of them. First, we're going to choose order the omelet rice. That's going to trigger an achievement for eating the omelet rice, and that one is worth 30 gamer score. Not only that, but you're going to end up sharing some dessert with Licia, which is a strawberry sundae. That's going to give you an achievement for 30 gamer score called Strawberry Sundae. Not only that, but you're also going to get an achievement or trophy related to the 5th ending, which is worth another 90 gamer score. That's the Sweetness and Light ending for becoming Licia's best friend. Alright guys, and we're almost there. We have one last ending to go. First option, we're going to choose what on the earth are you talking about. The second dialogue option, we're going to choose agree to Licia's demand. Then you want to choose the bottom option this time, which is and there are no two ways about it. And then you want to choose to bake her something instead of giving her the nasty chestnut pudding. And then you want to choose whatever, let's go to the festival. Once you get to the festival, you're going to have 3 options for a snack. And then this time we're going to choose shaved ice might be nice. Bars. That's going to unlock the achievement for 15 gamer score called shaved ice for eating shaved ice. That's also going to unlock another achievement called candy floss for 30 gamer score for eating candy floss. Not too sure what that is or how that happened. But anyway, the next dialogue option, we're going to choose make pancakes with Licia at home. Then you want to choose the top option, which is its dad for being so soft. And then you want to choose to go and see Licia rather than making the porridge with your dad. And then next, we're going to have an option to either support her or scold her. We want to choose the top, which is thank Licia for supporting you. Next, we're going to have an option to either get Licia to move or let her stay like that. We want to choose to let her stay like that. And then after that, we're going to choose the bottom option, which is I like to think I'm more mature than that. And then once it comes to the option of either telling her that you love her or like her, you want to tell her that you love her. How cute. And then finally, we have one last option, which is to choose our final meal, and we're going to choose the hamburger steak this time. This is going to unlock an achievement worth 30 gamer score called hamburger steak for ordering the hamburger steak. And then after they have this meal, guys, I'm not too sure what happened here, but it seems that it escalated pretty quickly. That's going to unlock our last and final achievement worth 90 gamer score called Strawberry Kisses for becoming Licia's long-suffering girlfriend. And that's another really easy completion or platinum trophy, guys. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.